I am loving being back out on the bay. It's just so nice out right now.
But it was no easy task to get there. If you remember from our last episode, we went from this to this to this and thought we had the problem solved. Little did I know what lied ahead. So the problem of the clogged fuel filter was finally behind us, and we were excited to get out on another sailing adventure. We invited our friend Julie over with plans to head out to Treasure Island, which is one of our favorite anchorages in the Bay Area, for a weekend overnight. I started up the Yanmar to warm it up, and it lasted for about 15 minutes until it abruptly stalled. And it appeared that the cup on the bottom of the Racor fuel filter was completely empty. It was much worse than that. It was completely full of water. So the weekend trip was postponed, a project list was created, and boat work ensued. Aren't you glad you came?
Yeah, this sailing trip is lovely.
It's amazing.
So this here is our water in the diesel punch list. Replace all the fuel filters. If it's not possible, submerge them in clean diesel. Get all that water out of there. Purge the system of all water using clean diesel. We disconnected the intake hose from the contaminated fuel tank and placed it into a bucket of clean fuel. Get that engine running as soon as possible. The last thing you want is to have any water sitting in there if it made it past both of your filters, or however many you have. Empty contaminated fuel tank into cans to recycle or have polished. You could pay for somebody to come over and polish your fuel for you. There are services out there, or you could do it yourself. I found this great article by the Boat Galley that walks you through the whole process. For the ratio of water to diesel that we had, we decided it wasn't worth going through the trouble of polishing our fuel. We just took it to a local hazmat recycling center. Fortunately, I have an access point to do that. The previous owner put in. It's kind of sloppy looking, but at least it's there. I'll be able to clean the tank. The next task was to blow out all of our lines leading to the fuel tank. We also had to clean the fuel tank and dry out any water. And then check the existing fuel fill cap and O-ring and replace it if needed. Alright, I removed both of the filters. The Racor was the initial filter. Got all the water out of that was in there, and also removed the secondary filter, which is on the engine, and or attached to the engine, the smaller filter, and there was less water in there, which is great to see. More fuel, so the filters were doing their job. And then I'm going to bleed all of the lines from my injector, or from my secondary filter, through to the injector pump, over to the injectors, and until we have clean fuel running out of those injectors.
Motherfucker! You wanna try it?
Maybe you're righty-tightying.
No, I'm
It's
lefty
upside
loosey.
down. Problem. We need a strap wrench.
We don't have a strap wrench, Julie.
All right. Well, then let's see what else. Remove bowl from filter. No. No. Loose.
That was my hand that slipped. It Fuck, somebody put that on really, really tight.
Unlike someone who put on the fuel cap.
Consistency is key.
So we know who's the tightener and who's the untightener.
About that water in the fuel tank, how'd that happen anyway? Do you think that somebody could have come? You know, I heard there was somebody in the marina loosening people's diesel tank caps. Do you think that's what happened?
The diesel tank cap loosener bandit?
Yeah.
Totally.
We don't need no strap wrench.
Don't need a strap wrench for that.
Okay, so FYI, this bleed screw doesn't show very much fuel coming through. So I'll tighten that up. It was only showing a few drops. And I thought maybe I wasn't getting any there, but now we've loosened this one. This one you'll see. Oh yeah, just this little pump is definitely pumping out plenty of diesel. What are you doing down there?
Holding the flashlight.
What are you gonna be doing?
Helping bleed the fuel injectors. Here are the, right here. So, bleed screw 1, 2, 3 for the fuel injectors. I'm the support crew, drinking coffee.
What's that?
Nothing, just figuring out how I can help. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, I'm gonna blow into this hose and see if anything comes out at you.
Whoa, yeah.
Came into the ball?
Yeah.
We're running again.
Double thumbs. Jennifer.
Jennifer. You're yelling at me. You yelled at me first.
Team building.
Woo. Woo.
All right, hold it.
Step
All right,
number
there you go.
27.
Going good.
Okay.
Gurgle, gurgle.
Okay.
Oh, girl, I see like another 3 pumps
I know, it's,
at least.
yeah, it's just the funnel. We need a bigger funnel.
Remember, my face is over the diesel. I know you're confident that we got 3 more squirts.
We're gonna be
but I'm
fine.
not sure about that.
Hold it.
Full plank position while hovering over the bucket of diesel.
Oh, it's out of there. We're
No more burgers.
in there. No more loogies.
Was there
There
grossness?
were loogies in there.
Yeah,
Couple.
yeah,
Like, you know, just slimy looking stuff.
yeah.
This is our very sophisticated system.
Julie's earning some bonus points, showing up to go on a sail and instead getting her hands dirty with some diesel. Can't wait to take you out for a real adventure, Julie.
That's great. Okay.
All right.
Okay, we're ready for the fuel. I am loving being back out on the bay. It's just so nice out right now. The boat's running well. Calm and quiet out. The sun is shining, it's warm. Short sleeves in mid-December. Super nice.
10! Diez. I don't know 10 in any other language.
I don't either.
10.
10.
Super excited to be uploading our 10th video. It's so cool to be able to look back and see what we've done over the past how many ever months, years.
Yeah, that's over a year, well over a year ago the footage was from.
Yeah. I don't think that it's very often as an adult you get to see yourself improve drastically on skills, whether that be sailing or editing.
Yeah, for sure. That's the whole reason that we got into sailing, was to do something with our child on board, or a child along, that we could learn and constantly be stimulated by. Climbing was out for quite a while. The dual sport motorcycles were definitely out for a while. They're still not back yet.
Yeah.
Climbing's back. We're back at the gym, and Ruby's doing great at that. But the sailing lifestyle has been a really cool way to explore new avenues that just stimulate the heck out of us, and we learn so much. And
Stimulate the heck.
oh, they stimulate the heck out of us. Yeah, so what next?
I don't know. What next? Looking forward to the next sailing season. Who knows where we'll be in another 10 episodes. Hopefully somewhere warm.
I hope so. Yeah, we've got a little bit of footage still from this sailing season, from Christmas and New Year's, that we're going to upload. But we're really excited about possibly some new gear and maybe some other things. Jen doesn't know about this yet. Maybe some other things that are happening.
Are you getting me a new boat for Christmas?
Christmas is over.
Oh.
But it is the new year, so we'll see what happens. So in one of our previous episodes, we have an episode.